Everyone, it's Fiona again, and I just wanted to come on to show you what I'd been making. And I've made this window envelope bookmark. This is a really tall one because it's made to fit into a tall journal, so I've used the full size of the envelope, and that's the back. So I'm going to show you how I made this one. I've just used the my window envelope kit that I have in my shop, and I've basically folded the envelope in half. I've sandwiched some cardstock in between to make it a bit more sturdy, and then I've collaged, added a bit of lace, and I've stitched all the way around, and then I added a little charm to the bottom. And that's the back. So that's basically it. So this journal here is the one that I made with the tall envelopes, so it would fit inside here like this, and then the little charms would dangle out of the bottom there. So I'm going to make another one. I might make it a bit shorter than this one. Okay, sorry about the video cutting short there. I had a bit of a technical issue. So this one I'm measuring down to 7 inches tall, because that's sort of a standard size for most journals. So I'm just cutting down my envelope, and then I'm opening it up to put my little flower inside, and this is also from the window envelope field forest kit, and these little pieces fit exactly inside a DL sized window envelope. They fit inside the window, and I'll link that kit below in case you're interested. So just gluing that down, and then I'm going to glue my envelope back together. And then just folding it in half. And I'm going to get a piece of card to glue into the middle. This is just to add a bit of extra sturdiness to the bookmark. This is an old manila file folder that I'm using here. And all I did was just traced around or drew around it and cut it out. And then I glue that inside and trim off the excess. And don't worry too much about your edges, because when you collage, you're going to wrap your paper around to the back so that it covers up those edges. And if you're sewing, you probably don't need to do this because you're stitching all the way around, and the edges are going to be fine. But if you're not sewing your edges, make sure you do wrap your paper around to the back to sort of enclose those edges when you're collaging. Here I'm wrapping mine around to the back. So I just use some neutral papers for the collage. They're just old music papers and coffee dyed paper. So these ones I've made are obviously a vintage. And that's because I know that I will be stitching around, and the paper's fairly thin, so it still holds pretty well. So now I'm just going to get my backing paper. Just gluing my bookmark down onto the paper, and then I'll cut the edges off. I'm also going to ink around the edges of the whole thing, so you don't see those the white bits of paper around the edges there. Just gluing down my little label. And then I cut the corners on mine because I just thought it looked a little bit nicer. You could keep them square, or you could round the corners with a corner punch. So just inking up now with my sepia ink. And then I'm going off camera to stitch around the edges. First I put down a little bit of lace. I was going to put it down the side, then I decided with this one it looked better at the bottom, because I'm not going to collage a flower onto this one. I'm just going to leave it as it is. So I've stitched around it now. So all that's left is to use my crocodile and place an eyelet, and then put my little dangle on there. Okay, so that's the other one, which is a little bit smaller. And on this one too, you might have noticed it was shiny. I actually painted over this one with some gel medium, which is a glossy finish and makes it a bit more durable as well, but that's optional. So there you have it, window envelope bookmarks. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it inspired you to make something for yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.